This video is going to mainly focus on just recording a quick song on the Tascam DP-004. Maybe you can pick up some tricks. I'll explain some things along the way. So the first thing I have going here is my Elektron Digitakt. It's a little bit out of the shot just because I want to focus on the DP-004. Basically what I have on here is just like a simple beat. It's like a loop I made with some samples they just came out with. It's the Chromium Love sample pack if you're interested in the sounds of it or you like it or whatever. And if you have questions about the Digitakt, just ask me about that too. Let's record the loop that I have on the Elektron onto the DP-004. We're just going to do that by going out of the Elektron into the input A of the DP-004. And let's set it up to record. So the first thing we got to do is get the input setting set up. So here we have, right now it's recording interior mic A low, which is this mic on the left on the front of the machine. I'm going to change this to, you can hear the song coming in now. Let me just turn it down a little bit. So there we go. We got it on guitar line. That's the loop that I want to pump into here. So with this loop, I think I want to record it. I was just looking at this because I was messing around with this before and it was confusing me. But so we have it on guitar line, and I think we want to have the mode on stereo. And then we're going to, because I want to show you how to like pan some stuff. But basically there's just like a mono sound coming out of this drum machine. This is basically a drum machine sampler. I want to have like a drum loop that I can jam over on the DP-004. So I think we want it to be, when we change this, it goes from a stereo track to mono ×2. And you can hear that it gets centered, but I think we want to keep it on the left like the way it is. And I'll show you why in a minute. All right, so let's go back. Okay, so we're gonna just zero this out. It's already zeroed out, but to return to zero, that's another tip. Stop and the RTZ button. And if you have any questions about the recording process, I made another pretty in-depth video about the quick start guide to this machine and getting up and running. So if you need help with that sort of thing, I'll link that above or in the cards or whatever. We're at the beginning of the track here. We have this arm to record. Just press it in, it starts blinking. We set up the input setting, and now we're going to hit play and record at the same time. Now we're advancing and recording, and we're going to hit play on the Digitakt to get the loop into here. All right, that should be enough for us to do a little jam over. We'll stop it here, and then we'll go back to zero, stop and RTZ, and we're going to want to hit this off so that we're not recording anymore. So let's take a listen to what we recorded, and I'll show you some quick things with the mix of it. There's only two things you can really do on here. So here you can mix it all the way to the right, you can mix it dead center, or you can mix it all the way to the left and anywhere in between. So say you like the drums sounding over here, that sounds pretty cool, maybe we'll leave it there. And then you can also adjust the volume right here. If it's too low, pump it up. If it's too loud, lower it down. Simple stuff. Oh, so what might be interesting to show really quick, the loop feature on this machine. So let's go back to zero, and we're going to set our in and out points so that we can just loop this while we're mixing it. And then we'll also jam over it. So if you hit, let's play until we get to where the song starts. I think it's around like 5 seconds, maybe 6. Okay, so around 7. So we can go back. Okay. Okay, so we're going to set the in and out. If we just press this button, it should set it. See it now, it says set in at 6 seconds. It was kind of quick, but we're actually going to go a little bit further. Okay, so This is going to be... let's just set it there. That's pretty good. Oh, wait, that's right. I forget. We can do fine adjustments with the wheel, so that's actually brilliant. Perfect timing to show that. I knew that all along. I was just seeing if you knew it. So let's see exactly where this loop starts. I think it was at like 710. I think that's good enough. It's probably a little bit before that. All right, let's just find it out exactly. Let's do it. Oh, see, it is before that. All right, so let's just do it at about 6:26. I think that was, and it seemed good. So we'll set it there. So now let's play it or advance it to the end, which I think was around 40. Okay, cool. So let's go back to the end. Still further back. What? Okay, so around there. So we'll hit out. Okay, so now we set the in and out point of this loop that the machine will just remember. So, oh yeah, if we just hit repeat, this little, now we're gonna just be repeating this. You can see here on the screen, there's like a little loop repeat there. Okay, so again, the panning, left, right, wherever you want it in the mix. I think it sounded pretty good somewhere over here. We'll see what we add to it. It might even just sound really good straight up the middle. And now we loop. So our song ended and now it looped again. So the loop feature is really great if you're going to be rehearsing something or if you wanted to mix something like we're doing now. So let's, for the sake of just showcasing the mixing features of this bad boy, let's pan it a little bit to the left and we'll put the volume up a little bit. Okay, we're gonna loop again. So those are pretty good in-outs. Like, I like that it kind of fades out. It's not exactly like a perfect loop, but hey, it works. Let's set up the track that we're gonna use for this guitar. So I'm just gonna use the onboard mics on the bottom of here. I'm sure you know that they're there if you own this machine. And they're pretty solid. Like, they have a pretty good, they're pretty nice little condenser mics. I want to do a video where I record some drums with these guys. So let's use track 2 for the guitar. So we're gonna first set up the input setting. We're gonna go back up to input B, because we're gonna use input B, which is gonna be this mic on the right. So we should be just recording to input B. I mean track 2 with input B, which is this onboard mic, because we just set the input setting here to the internal mic on the high setting. And now we're just gonna practice a couple little licks with it, and then we'll lay something down. So we're still looping, so let's just go for it. Still a little bit overloading. One more time, we'll lower it down. I mean, it still has the OL light coming on, but I'm not going to worry about it because the song itself is sort of lo-fi, I guess you would say. So let's just record it and see how it sounds. If it sounds really distorted or something, we'll knock it back. But to me, it sounds, I don't hear it clipping, so that's usually a good judgment call. If that light is on the whole time, you'll definitely hear it like being blown out. But all right, let's go back to the beginning. Stop in RTZ. That's our trick. Let's take it off repeat. So now we'll just do one pass of this. I'm not sure exactly where I want it to come in. All right, so I don't know if you heard that, but my neighbor has a car that the fan belt is really squealy on, and I hope that got picked up because it added like a nice extra layer, a bonus layer to our recording. And sometimes with recording, you just gotta let the chips fall where they may. So hopefully we got that. Hopefully you can hear that on the final mix here. Okay, so let's turn off the record. Let's go back and let's do a little mixing with the song so you can hear what we did. All right, stop in RTZ. Let's press play. I'm not sure exactly where I want. You can hear me talking there in the beginning, which is fine. Okay, we got our Digitakt drum beat in there. Here's the guitar. I'm going to turn it up. I'll put that over on the right. Sounds pretty cool. Oh, there's my neighbor. Noisy fan belt, man. So made it into the mix. Congrats, Noisy fan belt, man. He'll never know that he's on here, which is pretty interesting. We captured him. We captured a moment in time. Let's listen to it one more time. I really like the way this is coming out. I just panned it over to the right. The guitar is on track 2, or Digitakt bass, all the loop I made with the Chromium Love beat, or sample pack is on the left. And then the guitar I pumped up because it was a little bit low. But I really like the way it came out. It kind of has like a nice soft sound to it. So I think that's going to stay there, and then this is going to be here he comes. You know, we could do like I just had an idea. I don't know how you'd execute it on this machine, but let's just do it for the video, for anybody who's watching. So the way he drove by, let's try to emulate that with the pan really quick. So we started on the right and then went over to the left. That was pretty cool. All right. I'm not sure if you can do automated pans on this. I'm pretty sure you can't, considering how simple of a Pocket Studio this is, but this thing is really cool. I want to start using it in the field a little bit. Like, I mean, it's becoming winter now, so it's getting colder, but it would be really cool to go outside, make a video just recording in the woods somewhere. I think that would be fun. Let us record maybe a vocal. I don't know. I don't really have like a vocal for this, so maybe let's put the loop on and I'll try to do some stuff over it. It's a rainy day in the northeast. My neighbor's got a noisy fan belt, yeah. It's a rainy day in the northeast. My neighbor's got a noisy fan belt, and he drives on by, and he drives on by, and he drives on by. All right, let's just record that just to show you how to do it. Let's just use input B again because it's already set up. And just to check the input setting, like we said, interior mic B high. I'm just going to be singing to this. Hopefully it picks me up. Let's RTZ it. Don't forget to turn the loop off. Plus play and record. I'm not sure exactly where I want it to come in. Well, you'll figure it out, bro. Daytime, hanging out in the northeast, a rainy day. My neighbor drives by with a noisy fan bell. Yeah. Okay. All right, so let's go back to 0. Well, let's go back to like around where it was. I think it was around here. Oh yeah, don't forget to hit record off. We don't want to accidentally record over that beautiful, beautiful vocal. Oh, that's weird. I don't think we recorded that. What did we do wrong? This is a real life's troubleshoot right here. What did we do wrong there? Interior in B. Oh, okay. I think I know what we did wrong. So that's actually a pretty good learning situation right there. If that was the vocal that crushed it, I would have lost that vocal because I think tracks 1 and 3 use input A, and tracks 2 and 4 use input B. And I foolishly set up track 3 with input B. So that's not going to work because this is on input A. So we have to change this to, got to go up, guitar line. This one has to be on input A, high, mid, high. Because this is an A input. So once again, to reiterate, tracks 1 and 3 are A, and tracks 2 and 4 are B. So nice little learning situation right there. If you ever tried recording a track and you wondered why it didn't record, that's probably a pretty good reason, as we just illustrated. We did it on purpose. It's a learning technique. Once I hit record now, I should hear it. That should have been a tip off because I didn't actually hear it here. Now I hear it. Daytime. Yeah, see, that was a really big mistake on my part. But it just goes to show some of the intricacies of this machine and, kind of things you got to learn by doing it, right? We got 3 ready to go. All right, let's do it. I'm not sure exactly where I want it to come in. Figure it out, bro. Daytime. Rainy day in the northeast, my neighbor drives by with a noisy fan bell. All right, so that was okay. Let's just listen to the vocal and we'll do a quick mix of it, and then I think that's going to be it, probably about it for this video. Remember, we can use this to go back fast, and we can use this to go back in micro steps. So I think if we go in here, that should be good. I'm just going to put the loop on in case we want to... oh, whoops. I'm just going to loop it. Let's get this going. I have to restart it. So this is the vocal. Daytime, rainy day in the northeast, my neighbor drives by with a noisy fan bell. So, there you go. A really quick little 3-track mix. The next step would be to master the song. I would check out the other video that I did on this if you want to know how to master it. I'll leave a link to that video. And yeah, stay tuned for more DP-004 vids. We're going to do some other ones, do some other connections and stuff. Daytime, rainy day in the northeast, my neighbor drives by with a noisy fan bell. Nice. So there you have it, a quick little mix record session. Hope you got something out of this if you own a DP-004. Watch out for that 1, 3 is on A, 2, 4 is on B thing. But I hope this answers any questions you have about mixing on the DP-004. You got two knobs, a pan knob and a level knob. And you can adjust the volume and you can adjust where in the sonic space your tracks sit. So do it to it.